since I updated everybody on getting my prescriptions filled, my blood work, all that crap. Labs are done. Came in, tested 43 on testosterone, rock bottom. It actually wasn't rock bottom. I just told the doc, just go ahead and get me the test. If I would have gone a little longer, I probably would have tested like 3 if I'd have waited another 6 weeks. But I'm like, let's just go ahead and get it started. So the doctor prescribed me, he wants me to do 1 cc every 7 days. I'm actually going to go lower than that. I'm pushing it back to every 14 days. So I got 2 milliliter here for 1 month. Then I got another month script set right here. So this is 2 months just doing 1 cc every other week. The way they prescribe these to you now, which is different. Back in the day, you'd get the entire 10 milliliter bottle. Now, they only give you 1 little cc, and you have to keep going back. So this is going to last 2 weeks, and I'm totally cool with that. I don't want a lot of testosterone. Right out of the gate, I don't want a lot of testosterone. I've already done plenty of testosterone throughout my life. I already know I don't need to run a lot of tests. Why? Because I got my Genotropin script filled. So this is human growth hormone, and I'm going to be running 2 IUs. This is Pfizer Genotropin pen. Let me show you guys how this works. I'm running 2 IUs growth hormone Monday through Friday. And I'm going to be running 1 milliliter a test. I'm taking weekends off of the growth. This is just a pen. With each pen, you get your tips. All right, you get your needles, your tips. This is all prescription. Now, if you guys don't know how to get scripts for this stuff, I'll teach you in my Discord, all right? But for this coaching, to learn how to get growth hormone prescribed to you, to learn how to use the $50 link, because I'm not just offering this type of info up for chump change. I charge a lot of money in my gym for this information. It's not nowhere near 50 bucks. If you hire me just to coach in town, it's $300 a month, and this info comes along with that 300 bucks. I'm charging $50 in my Discord. I'll show you how to get Genotropin. All right, this is what you get in America if you're prescribed growth hormone. So this pen right here won't even last me 1 month. All right. Luckily, I have a prescription for it. Good chunk of this is coming out of my insurance, so I'm hardly paying anything for this. These are not as important. Now, listen, if I'm not running this growth hormone, if I'm not running the 2 IUs, I would need more of the testosterone. It's just a fact. Okay. If that's your only anabolic, then you're going to need more. But because I'm coupling it with HGH, I don't need nowhere near the amount of growth. Now, just so you guys know, 2 IUs of Genotropin isn't that big of a cycle either, because now when I was bodybuilding, I would run these Genos at probably 6 to 8 IUs, okay? 6 to 8 IUs. Now, I would notice that once I got over 5, I wouldn't get as much growth return. Over 5, what happens when you start running Genotropin in the 6 and 7 IUs? The density and the vascularity, the ability to get down to like 1.5–2% body fat, much easier. So you start seeing less return on muscle mass, more return on getting shredded when you continue to up. So now I just want anti-aging, I want skin, nails, hair. Listen, you see how I'm 51 years old, the beard's going gray. A month and a half into this, I'm going to start losing all the gray. It starts coloring back in naturally. You got gray hair, starts coloring in. Whatever color your hair was supposed to be, that's the color it comes back. Like you're going bald all right here, it all comes back the longer you stay on this growth. So I'm doing it more for the anti-aging. For 2 IUs, I am going to get some decent probably a little bit of muscularity, some really good leanness. My diet's always on point, so I don't really care about the whole getting shredded. This will help get to the next level, but I'm not relying on it. This isn't my crutch, and it shouldn't be your crutch either. It doesn't take the place of diet, training, all that jazz. This is simply going to aid in the youth factor, all right? So I've already started. I already grabbed my first CC. I already took it. Testosterone's already in. I'll go back. I'll have my IGF-1 levels tested to make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to be working. I'll have my test levels tested, testosterone, to make sure they're not getting too out of hand. Like, I don't want to see my next blood work. I don't want my draw to be over 600. Right now, I need to keep the test levels around 600. Now, if I were to increase the growth after, say, 3-4 weeks, if I go from 2 IUs to 3 IUs, then I increase the testosterone. They go hand in hand. The higher this goes, the higher this has to go. The lower this, the lower this. You see what I'm saying? So it gets to be dangerous when you start creeping up into those 5 and 6 IUs. You just got to start taking a hell of a lot more testosterone, back it up, because you have added muscle cells. It's called hyperplasia. And in order to get those muscle cells to grow fast, you have to take more testosterone. You have to take like equipoise, because it goes right to those new muscle cells and you get hypertrophy. All right. So from hyperplasia, we go to hypertrophy. That's the method in which you grow off of Genotropin. All right, guys, that's it. Join the Discord. The link's below. You're going to pay the $50. You'll contact me, and I'll teach you how to get all this prescribed to you, and I'll also help you with your diet. I'll help you with your training. You could do my new training method, which is sick as fuck at 51 years old and practically natty. I'm getting absolutely shredded in the best shape of my life using this new training method. I got a couple people already in my Discord doing it, so join the group. Links below. Y'all have an awesome day. Happy 4th of July. Peace.